Anxiety's running full tilt. Anxiety isn't the problem, though.
That's right.
Just take it from here. Yeah, what's the problem?
Yeah, I think it's good to go back and just ask the question, like, what's anxiety? And it's just, we're told that anxiety is a disease. We're told anxiety is a genetic disorder. We're told anxiety is a broken human that somebody's got to come rescue. And I ultimately reject that. I don't think that's true. I think anxiety is simply our body trying to get our attention to let us know we're not safe, we're out of community, or we're not healthy. And so in that way, as Dr. Wendy Suzuki says, she calls anxiety a friend, right? It's something that actually, like, I don't want to live in a house without a smoke detector, right? I don't want my house to burn down while I'm asleep, and the detector never lets me know. But also, I don't want to live in a house where the alarm's going off 24/7, 365, because I'm continuing to light fires, or I'm continuing to let other people light fires in my house, or I'm continuing to live in a house that has faulty wiring. And so I think we have created a world that our bodies can't live in, Chris. And then we've let the world call us crazy because we can't keep it all up. And I'm just at a point now where I can't continue to look myself in the mirror and be honest and let people continue to be disempowered as our culture has disempowered them. And so that was this book. This book was a letter to myself, it was a letter to my kids, and it was a letter to my neighbor saying, hey, we don't have to play this game anymore.
Yeah, let's stay on disempowerment. I want to know why and what are the tentacles of disempowerment? What do they look like? And maybe it's related to this because you just said we've created a world our bodies can't exist in. What do you mean by all that?
I mean, our bodies were designed for seasons of cold and seasons of hot, and our bodies were designed of seasons of plenty and seasons of not plenty, and our bodies were designed to carry heavy things, and our bodies were designed to move all day. And in an effort to make things predictable, which I love, and to make things, hey, we can count on tomorrow being similar to today. And hey, instead of starving for a season and a whole bunch of people passing away, what if we just ship in apples from Guatemala and we ship in avocados from wherever, and we can solve for food. And instead of not having any water, we can just pump it miles and miles and miles away. So we've solved for all these issues, and at the same time, our bodies weren't designed to have all these issues solved. And so we've created a world where if you're 5 minutes late to one meeting, your whole day falls over, and your whole week falls over, and your whole life falls over. We've created bank accounts that, man, if you say the wrong thing at work and you get fired, they take your house and they take your cars because none of us own anything. We borrow money to lean up against stuff that we use, and on and on and on. So we've created a world that our bodies just can't exist in. And then we have a bunch of charlatans, and I'll even go as far as to say a bunch of people who are really well-meaning, really trying hard to help, tell us, well, if you feel this way, it's because you aren't working right, and I can fix it through my supplements, through my this, through my special program, through my whatever. And it's just whatever. So when it comes to disempowerment, there's a lot of money to be made by making you feel like you're less than, and I can solve it for you. There's a lot of power to be gained by rounding people up and saying, hey, this happened to you. You're always going to be less than unless I come rescue you. Join me. And so, and let's find an enemy, and our enemy is them. It's whoever them happens to be. You feel uncomfortable, it's because of them. And so we've just created a culture that's so opposed to discomfort in any shape, form, or fashion, even great discomfort, that we've lived these unintentional lives. And when you live unintentional lives, man, people will hook their money-making schemes to us, and then all of a sudden you find that you are not in the driver's seat of your own life.